Welcome to 3-in-1 Engineering Solutions. Today I am going to talk about the problem and its solution. So let's begin. So today's topic is going to be, the problem is going to be long queues of vehicle-led traffic signals, and its solution will be untraffic signals, not a traffic signal, untraffic signal. Also I will discuss the inspiration for this idea and the working of untraffic signal. Basically this is not an infrastructural thing. It's not going to be any manufacturing idea. It's just a simulation of traffic signals, of existing signals. In that we need to devise a method to untraffic our jams and vehicle movement. Also this concept will be giving us a new problem whose solution also will be discussed in the same video. So let's begin with the discussion of the problem. As you can see here, there are jams and queues in various lanes of an intersection, even though there is a traffic signal working properly. Now the reason because of these are generally on Indian roads. As I said in my previous video, I would be talking about from the perspective of Indian problems faced in India. So generally in India, people don't follow traffic signals so judiciously. Because of that, there are jams. People are in rush every time, every second, and also some people do not follow the signals morally. That's a moral issue. They don't want to follow the signals. They want to move in their own way with their own rules. So these all creates traffic jams and obstacles in smooth traffic movement. So for that I have made an idea, that is an untraffic signal. As you can see, there are a few arrows at the intersection of roads. So I would be discussing what these arrows actually mean and how this concept is going to help untraffic our roads. So I got inspired for this idea by observing the traffic signals, how they move, how they work, what are the gestures, what are the anxiousness of our people while they are at the traffic signal. They just want to they just wait to have the signal turn green, and in few seconds before that only they just want to rush towards the other part of the other side of the signal as soon as possible. So I observed that the green side is sometimes empty. I mean the lanes which are shown green signal are empty, so there is no car or bike or any vehicle to cross while the signal is green, while at the same time there is a jam on the red side of the signal and it does not change in time. So the people get anxious and try to break the signal seeing the roads empty on the green side with their own judgment, and that leads sometimes to obstacle for another vehicle, and sometimes even to an accident. So let's discuss how to solve this problem. So consider the normal intersection of four sides of a road. Say the four sides are AA, BB, CC and DD. Here I have shown two-way roads on each sides of AA, BB, CC and DD with a divider in between them. Okay, so also I would be talking in terms of, in the next few minutes I would be talking in terms of primary, lane and secondary lane. So each of AA, BB, CC and DD will be primary at certain point of time, and the others will be secondary. So the primary lane, basically all the lanes will have, we will consider having 20 to 25 seconds for the green signal and their vehicle movements, and the primary signal will be denoted by this kind of black arrows. Now consider that AA lane is a primary lane for these for this first case. Okay, for the first case AA is primary, so it can move from AA to CC, AA to BB, AA to DD, and a U-turn itself towards itself. So it has 4 movements. Since AA is primary, it will have all the 4 signals on for all sides of movement. Along with that, we can have gray arrows showing the secondary movement for another lanes, BB, CC and DD, while AA is enjoying the privilege of being primary. As you can see that no arrows are obstructing each other's movements. They are moving smoothly without any obstacle. So by this I want to show that while AA is primary and it's enjoying the movement of all these 4 sides, other lanes are also active, though they are secondary. They are not the vehicles on these secondary lanes will not have to wait for their signals to turn completely green and become primary and have all 4 movements. They can have 2 sides of movements simultaneously while the one lane is having all the 4 sides of movement. In this way, there will not be any anxiousness and there will not be any waiting time for any lane at every point of time. So all these arrows will be having green signals other than the straight movement, like BB will not be having green signals toward DD, DD will not have green signals towards CC or BB, since it will obstruct the other traffic movements. It will have to wait for these movements to turn green until it becomes primary, which will be after every 20 to 25 seconds of cycle for each lane. So AA will be the first one in this case to have primary, to have the leverage of primary lane, while DD will be the last, and again the cycle will repeat. Now this method will work very smoothly when single lane is becoming primary while others are secondary, but during transition there will still be anxiousness for the traffic who is going to become primary in the next cycle. Like after AA, BB will have the chance of becoming primary. So the vehicles waiting in the BB lane and wants to go to DD lane will start getting anxious until as soon as 20 to 25 seconds are going to complete. So for having a smooth transition, we need to devise one more method with this, which I will explain here. It's this method. Say for first 15 seconds, AA is enjoying the green signal as a primary lane, while others are at red signal, and except the gray arrows, they will have red signals. Now in the next 15 to 20 seconds, the AA will be shown, all the 4 arrows will be shown yellow signal, so that they are ready for transition, and they try to slow down the traffic and be ready for BB lanes to become primary and allow their smooth traffic. So also in this time, BB, CC and DD will be shown red signal itself. Now in the next 5 seconds, AA will be shown yellow signal, red signal. along with CC and DD, while BB will be shown yellow signal, so that now their traffic is ready for becoming primary lane. So once the 25 seconds finish, now BB lane will become primary, and all the black arrows that are shown here in AA will be shown on BB side, and all the other AA, CC and DD will be having the movement of gray arrows. So this will be helping in a smooth transition from AA to BB, BB to CC, and CC to DD becoming primary, and the cycle will repeat as explained previously. Now this method has solved the traffic problem at signals, but it gives us a new problem, which is passage of pedestrians while the vehicles are moving. As you can see here, there is no possibility for pedestrians to pass through at any point of time during this cycle. Now this can have two resolutions for the passage of pedestrians. One is, you can combine the untraffic signal methodology idea with the roadster. The roadster can be put at every intersection, at every lane of the intersection, for the passage of pedestrians from one side to another of the road. If anyone who has not seen the video of roadster, this is my first video in which I have explained how the roadster works and how it solves the problem of passage of pedestrians across the roads. So you can see that video. It's basically instead of pedestrians moving from the road on the road, they can pass through a tunnel inside below the road through a roller coaster. As shown here, there is a rock-like structure. It can move simply, and you can see the video and you would understand it better. But there is another resolution which is a simpler way, I think, and that is like a special 10 seconds of passage for pedestrians after every 25 seconds of cycle of primary lane. As I explained previously, each lane will have the privilege of becoming a primary lane for 25 seconds. So after each 25 seconds of cycle, the pedestrians can be given 10 seconds for smooth movement on each four sides of AA, BB and CC and DD, so that there are no vehicle movements for 10 seconds, and there will not be any obstruction for any pedestrian or the vehicles moving. And this as a resolution will be followed judiciously by both the vehicle owners and the pedestrians, and they won't obstruct each other during their cycle going on. The 25 seconds movement will operate smoothly, and the 10 seconds movement will also operate smoothly. Hope you liked it. If you like it, please comment and share your views, and share it with your friends. Share it with your friends and people of same interest who would like to work on this method and make our society better place to live. So in the next video, I will be talking again about another problem and its solution. So keep watching this space for the same. Thank you. Have a nice day.